sorry I have not been posting, like, at all for a while. I have been gaming again on Twitch, but I forgot how to transfer those to YouTube and have to reteach myself that. But I figured I needed to update my, polyamorous and dating, playlist because I have a girlfriend again. And this one's actually in person. So that's pretty cool and new, and it's only about a month and a half old relationship, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That's like a big update. We finally got my meds to level out the skyrocketing heart rate with the tanking blood pressure thing. So that's also a win. So I can actually go on walks around the park again. I can actually walk around the grocery store again without almost fainting or fainting. Which, huge. I am so excited and happy for that because it has been forever and a half. And if you've been here since my time living in Oklahoma, where I lived in a forest, you know I like going on the walks. You know I like being in the natures, spending time with the trees, hugging them, checking around the natural flowers and plants. Which, where I live now, we have a purple dead nettle, its cousin that looks very, very similar, but less purple, and wild violets growing in our yard. We do also have dandelions. We're still lacking in the mallow department, which is annoying because I want to make some, original recipe marshmallows, which requires mallow root. But yeah, I haven't lived with that since I lived back in Idaho. Which, a little sad, not gonna lie. But I wasn't on the, trying to learn edible foods journey as much back then. I'm slowly working on bringing my way back into my regular TikTok creations, which means you may start getting some makeup tutorials on this channel again soon, hopefully. Please, ADHD and energy, allow me, please, because I miss being the silly, chaotic weirdo. And, it brought me joy, and, joy and hope is something that we as a country kind of need right now. So if I can help with that in my little ways on my little corners of the internet, I would love to do that. But, as we all know, life is lifing and things are doing the chaos. So, it is what it is. We'll get there when we get there. But I'm gonna start trying to dress up more, do my makeup again, and just have fun with it. Be silly. My hair has gotten back to this length for the most part, and then my undershave has gotten to about this length. And, that feels pretty thick, and hey, very good example of that undercut right there. Can actually put it all into a low pony now. So, that's good. You're probably definitely gonna get some makeup tutorials between now and mid-May because you need to practice and plan a look for myself and how I want it to flow for my hand fasting to John, who you know I've been with for the last 4 years, 4.5 years. 4.5 years now. Especially if you've been following me on TikTok, you definitely know that. And I'm going with a very naturey, earthy, fairy vibe. Green and purple will be my color scheme. So, you know, if I'm going to try to do any flowers, I need to practice that because flowers are the hard part. We all know I've pretty much got the vines figured out by now since I do them so often. Let's see. There is really no good way to angle this in here without that light doing that shine thing across the screen. Sorry about that, but, well, not without moving, and I'm not doing that. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Life is lifing in the financial department as well, so, you know, could be doing better, but otherwise, everything else we're doing pretty great. And I'm happy. And healing, and I'm seeing evidence of the healing, and that is amazing and beautiful. But just figured I'd make a quick little update, let y'all know where I'm at. I'll see y'all next time.